All rise. Support court with Judge Van Der Bee is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB1073, Ellison case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You all may be seated. Okay, Miss Ellison?
Yes.
You brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, I'm divorced from the person that didn't show up.
I see that.
Yes, and I'm here to ask the court for more spousal support. I've went part-time on my job. I'm no longer working full-time. I've lost money. And the man's done nothing but cause me trouble since we've been divorced. He does all kinds of crazy stuff.
Okay.
And I deserve more money with all this harassment. Plus, I want a restraining order against him. This has to stop. My nerves are on edge. Can't take much more of it. But I think
Buckle up, guys. Today we're diving into a courtroom standoff where one woman wants more money and less stress. Miss Ellison storms into court demanding a spousal support increase, claiming her ex won't stop harassing her and that she's barely making ends meet. The kicker? The man isn't even present. Tension is thick and her nerves are fried. She's not just asking for more cash. She's asking for peace. But is the court buying what she's selling?
would be fair with all the, the headaches he's given me and everything like that.
You think it'll be fair?
Yes, I've left him alone. I don't go around him. It's him doing the harassing.
Okay. How long ago did you all get divorced?
It's been almost 2 years now.
Okay.
He just won't let go.
What is he doing to harass you?
Like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, drives around the house blowing his horn at all hours of the morning. He comes down to my work unannounced, goes right into where I'm working at and wants to argue with me in front of coworkers. I mean, I could be fired for that. I mean,
Have
it's
you
totally
ever
ridiculous.
tried to call the police on him?
Well, by the time they get there, he's gone.
Okay.
Yeah, they've never caught him actually doing anything.
Okay.
He knows not to get caught, but I need a restraining order. That's the only thing that's really going to, I think, keep him away from me.
Okay.
And he found
well,
out
I don't do restraining orders in this court. You can go to another court and definitely request a restraining order. And I believe that's something you can do at your local police department, too.
Okay, well, thank you. I did.
Things take a dark turn as Miss Ellison reveals her ex's late-night drive-bys and surprise visits her job, causing public scenes. She paints a picture of fear and exhaustion, begging for a restraining order, but the judge shuts it down fast, reminding her this court doesn't handle that. It's clear she's desperate for relief, but legally, she's knocking on the wrong door. The emotional weight is real, but is it enough to sway the court on her actual request?
Definitely that. Now, I can, if you qualify, obviously, for an increase in spousal maintenance, that is something that I can entertain. So let's talk about that. You said you believe $100, an extra $100 a week is fair.
Yes.
Why do you believe that's fair?
Well, like I said, my wages have went down. I'm only working part-time now. We're doing layoffs and things like that. So
you said your wages?
Yeah, my wages are going down, and his are going up because he still gets those 2 raises every year. He's been with that company forever. And he makes good money. I don't make half of what he's making. And it's been really tough. I raised his children. I entertained his friends. I kept the house clean. I did everything that a good wife does. I think I deserve that extra $100 a week, and he can certainly afford it.
What does he do for a living?
He's a CEO for an oil company.
Okay.
Yeah. Makes really good money, bonuses and all that stuff. I mean, he's just raking it in.
How much is your spousal maintenance right now?
The spousal maintenance, it's about $325 a week, maybe.
Okay.
He doesn't pay on time either. It's not always on time. So he is late on that. I think that should be a penalty right there. He shouldn't be late.
Okay. What type of expenses do you have?
Well, I have rent. I'm still making the payments on the house. We, before we got divorced, we had it redecorated, carpet paneling on the outside. Siding on the outside. All kinds of different things were added to it. And I'm making the payments on that still. I still got another 5 years for all those payments to be paid off. And then, I got food. My car's paid off, but, gasoline's expensive, the upkeep of the car, things like that, electric bills, water, everything like that. Not to mention entertainment. You can't expect me to sit around the house and watch TV all the time. I'd go out from time to time. That takes money.
Now, when you all were divorced 2 years ago, outside of...
Now we hit the money talk. Miss Ellison argues she's earning less, he's earning more, and she deserves an extra $100 a week. She reminds the court she was a loyal wife, cleaning, raising kids, entertaining guests. Her ex, a CEO with yearly raises, is raking it in. It's a classic plea, struggling ex-wife versus wealthy ex-husband. But sympathy alone doesn't win cases. The question is, does this shift in income legally justify more support?
Were you awarded the home?
Yes, I was awarded the home. And he fought me on that, but I won it.
Okay. So you were awarded the home. You don't have a lot of payments left on it.
No.
So I guess I'm confused as to why you're here, because you haven't said anything that will warrant an increase in your maintenance.
Well, I went down on hours from work. I mean, that's a financial burden.
Well,
And-
okay, so you went down on
yeah, my
hours.
boss did. My boss did. I didn't do it. My boss made me take less hours.
Right, but nothing has really changed with a lot of your expenses. You said you don't have a car note. You have a little bit left on your home to pay off. Sounds like you're mainly paying utilities and then a mortgage.
And the insurance for the car. I mean, the insurance is always expensive. Gasoline prices always going up.
Right, but you had those expenses at the time that you were divorced, correct?
Yes.
When you all were divorced, did he have a 401k in existence? And this is Texas, which is a community property state. So I'm assuming you at least got 50% of that.
Yes, I did, but
Yes,
I don't think
no,
that
ma'am.
should be taken into consideration.
No, ma'am. It was taken into consideration the first time you received spousal maintenance. You can't have me take it into consideration again. That's not fair, and it's definitely not the law.
His 2 raises every year. I don't get raises. My job's a very poor paying job. I'm uneducated. I mean, I'm not, my age, I'm not going to find much now. I have to stay where I'm at. I feel like I'm trapped in this life.
And Miss Ellison, I feel like you came here to waste my time because I cannot.
This is where the judge starts digging, and cracks begin to show. Miss Ellison admits her car's paid off. The house is mostly paid, and expenses haven't really changed since the divorce. Sure, times are tight, but she's not exactly drowning. She even mentions going out for entertainment. The judge's tone shifts, less sympathetic, more analytical. If your costs haven't gone up, is it fair to demand more just because your ex makes more?
Increase in spousal maintenance
$50
just because
a
you're
week?
asking for it. No, ma'am.
25?
Even $5. The answer is no. So is there anything else that you needed from me here today? Because I cannot grant you spousal maintenance just because he's made an increase from his wages.
Well,
If that were the standard, then everyone would come in court asking for an increase.
people need.
Plot twist. Turns out Miss Ellison received a hefty $250,000 from her ex's 401k at divorce, something she hoped wouldn't count against her. But the judge isn't buying it. That money was factored in the first time. As emotions boil over, the judge lays it out plainly. Her circumstances haven't changed enough to reopen the deal. It's not personal, it's legal. Her frustration is real. But the courtroom runs on rules, not regret.
I mean,
Well,
women
and
living
you-
on their own. I mean, that's hard.
Let me ask you this question. When you all were divorced and you received half of his 401k, how much was that?
It was a nice piece.
Okay, what's a nice piece? Give me a number.
About 250,000.
Okay, well, you know what? If there's nothing further, your case is dismissed and so are you. Thank you.
Final blow. The judge shuts the door firmly, denying even a $5 increase in support. Miss Ellison's argument that his raises mean she deserves more just doesn't hold water. The judge reminds us all, if that were the standard, every ex would flood the courts. As the gavel falls, we're left with a powerful reminder that legal justice demands proof, not just pain. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next video.